Hi guys, good evening. How are you? Let me just post the notifications so that people who are there can join in. Okay, I've shared my link and now I'm all set. Let me just share the chat. Hi guys, good evening. Hi Paul. Hi vascular surgery. Vascular surgery, I always forget your name. Hi Devinder. Good evening. Hi Hammer Time. Good evening. I hope you had a wonderful day today. My day was not so good, but it ended on a good note with Lulu. Uh, I was expecting Baba to break out. I had positions yesterday. I closed it at the close, and then it popped up. In the morning, I rushed into Baba, and then I was in a big loss. I recovered the loss when Baba recovered, but I exited when I was like break even. And then I just watched it go on and on and on. Like I had 96 calls at the open and I entered at 255. It went all the way down to like $1 something. And then it recovered. I closed at break even and went on to make five. So not a good day. And then I had Amazon and I held on to Amazon. I don't know why. And it just kept on falling and falling. Hi Kulwant, Sat Shri Akal. Hi Mitchell. Hi Shreyas. Hi Pat. Hi Srinath. Good evening. So today I had only few positions which I traded. One was Amazon. Then I made a trade spread between coin. I thought coin was consolidating well and it's not going below a certain area. And then at end of the day, I shared my view on Lulu and I shared my butterfly 340, 365, 375. But again, I do not recommend trading on ERs because they are very unpredictable. You may go right in one time and you can be totally wrong the next time. So they're totally on your luck. Nobody can say that yes, you know it's going to work out. So I was lucky on Lulu, just being candid. Hi Raghu, hi Chris, hi Shri. So guys, there are a couple of things which I really want to discuss. First is you see, we are coming to a point where we are going to either break down or break out. We are just doing a triangle, and that triangle vascular. Yes, I follow my trades, follow my plan. Yep, I made enough. Sometimes I lose good enough. So, but I love doing it no matter what. Thanks, Mr. Skulwant. Hi, Vijay. So, guys, uh, before jumping into scans and something, one thing which I really want to emphasize is the situation of liquidity. So, I'm going to spend a couple of minutes and then I will do my analysis. I'll be quickly wrapping on the analysis because market is at a juncture where it is little tricky. So, we saw last few days that Fed added about $400 billion. And as a result, one thing which you should, I think, will also observe usually whenever Fed used to put the money in the market, we used to rise. But for the last, once this money is totally infused, we are not going higher. Or let me just clean this. We are not going higher. we are trying to hold a base, which is 3950, 3960 area. We are trying to hold this base. And the second base is 3995. Now, this base has been tested a lot. And for NQ, I posted in my is 12700 support with 12600 base. Now, it almost came and flirted with 12600 today and then bounced from it. But point is, are these bounces good enough? Are these bounces gonna persist? Are these bounces going to sustain? I don't know. My question to you all is, with liquidity crunch, because Fed has clearly said it's keep on continuing its balance sheet reduction, which is QT. Okay. Also, the interest rates are high, and it also got higher last time with 25 basis points. And with all this, the liquidity in the economy, liquidity in the market is getting crunched. Investors, if you are a long-term investor, if you start investing in last 1 or 2 years, you are not finding any good returns. If you are a short-term investor or short-term trader, then it doesn't matter. But right now, what is really important is, are we going to have more liquidity from anywhere? One is we have quarter ending on 31st March. So we may see some flows into technology stocks because technology stocks have shown some strength, and maybe into the banking stocks because banking crisis is not over, but it's kind of in an intermingled state where whether we know what's happening in them or we don't know what's happening in them. It's a little unknown. So there may be some flow going towards that. Industrials like Boeing or healthcare like UNH or McKesson, are these companies going to get some uh, quarter end dressing? Quarter end dressing meaning that fund managers like to close the quarter on a high end for their funds so that they can manage the bonuses, because they get a certain percentage of bonus based on the quarter end of their fund value. So if they would like to push, and they like to push the tech stocks to move these tech specific ETFs or their funds, then they will have their bonuses. So there's a high possibility that the new liquidity may come as window dressing before 31st March. But what after that? See, if we are not able to cross 4070, even after the quarter end, then we are in a really, really troublesome situation. Because if we are using all the new money which is supposed to come, and then there's no new money which is coming here, then we can get really, really like on a declining path. So keep an eye, because market is not moving anywhere. Market is stuck in a very, very, very tight range. Now, as a result, we might see a 10 to 15% move coming in a very clean direction. My take is it could be 70% on the short side. 30%, yes, we might go up, but 70%, I think it can go down. And this time, 3950, 3960, 3915 may not act as a support, and we might start to break down step by step, because we do not have new money. And if new money is not there, market cannot go up. And with panic, market can only go down. That's my observation. And I really wanted to share with you all, because I did not did our session yesterday because I was not sure what's happening in the market. Because I really need to have a clear thought process. Only then I can share my thoughts with you. Otherwise, there's no point. Like if I'm assuming something, then there's no point me coming and sharing my thoughts. So I have discussed what I think, that there is a liquidity crunch. which is going to happen, and things can get really ominous on the downside. So keep an eye, and if you have any other opinion, do let me know. I'm more than open to understand and listen, and add to my knowledge if somebody has another opinion regarding this liquidity crunch. All right, so let's start from the scans. I'll scan from day, day, and day. So this is a bearish pattern. Let's see. Nothing on the bearish pattern on the daily basis. Let's look at the bullish patterns. Nothing on the bullish. Nope. Then let's go to inside day. There are many in the inside day. So let me just. So we have inside days on Walmart, JPM, Disney, IBM. These are all Dow stocks. If you see Walmart, JPM, Disney, IBM, like tech did touch that very important support of 12,600. Bank is a little better, but on the downside, CMG coin is there. Okay, net we have these. I only cover coin, maybe ITSI sometimes. So nothing specific from my list. Now let's come to ES. And I'm going to change my candle to high Kenichi. And I really want to show you one thing. See, and try to make this observation. We are not able to cross this. And we are making an ascending triangle, right? This is the shape which is setting up. Now, either we can break and test this, or this is the resistance. If we lose this time, 12 and 34 are there, we can actually come and hit this area, 3850. This support has been tested multiple times. You cannot take advantage of a support so many times. And this, if we lose, we can go and hit 3800. So possibility and keeping liquidity in mind, I just wanted to show you that yes, it looks that yes, the market is going up, but it's not going up. It's in a range, and if you see on the candles, you will not see this very clearly. So if you try to make a triangle, you can make a triangle, and you will see that we are on an ascending wedge. People can call this as a bull flag. Yes. If you want to call this as the bull flag, yes, you can call this. Possibility of breaking out or breaking down is really, really tight. Baba has run. Now Baba needs to take a break and then continue. So maybe a day of consolidation and then it can continue its run. Baba can go to 125. Inside days depends on where they break out or break down. That's how you determine whether they are breaking bullish or breaking bearish. So my take on this market, specifically ES, is that we have window dressing towards 31st March and we might do a fake breakout. That's my take. We might do a fake breakout above 4070 on the weekend because that's 31st March. And in the next week, we may have a rug pull. That's my take. So as of now, it's an inside week. We have the body and this right there. We have an inside week. And if we can attain 4070 and hold it, then we have all the negative sentiments dissipates. But right now, they are negative sentiments which are there. So my take is very clear. If you have to go long, this is a good area. Like 4,000 is a good stop loss. Good long. 4,000. Sell below 3990. That's pretty evident. 3995 or you can sell right there below 1295. If it loses, it will go down pretty quickly. But right now, bears are not showing that kind of strength because there is a window dressing which is happening. And as a result of window dressing, we are struggling. So on the top side, you can try going long if I want to try higher. I really want to buy near 40, buy near 40, 10 to 12. I do not want to jump and do that. And target areas 40, 35 and 40, 35, 40, 72. It's also inverted head and shoulders, which is right there. He went up, came down. Now we are spreading. So it's not like we are going straight like this. So the potential of inverted head and shoulder is gone. W is gone because we have done back to back. It's a bull flag, if you want to call this, or a triangle, symmetrical triangle. So anything can happen on this. Same. I need to fix symmetrical spelling. This is wrong. I'm gonna mark it 50-50. I'll give it 60-40 now. And I'm not in neutral mode. Short, this is the area. The levels on short are very clean. Very small stop loss, you can go and short. On NQ, NQ today flirted. It almost came to 12,600. Tested the 12 EMA, bounced. And my only concern is it broke down the important support, which was right here. 12,700. This was an important support. So till the moment we are above this, I'm fine. But one thing you need to see from here, we are just going down. We are not making newer highs. We are making lower highs, and the lows are also going lower from here. It did a test of 12 EMA, which is good. So till the moment we are above 12,675, which is the 12 EMA, we are fine. The moment we lose this, or we have a closing below this area, we'll have a rug pull all the way to 1200 because this is the next support I have, which is around 11,900. So probably this is the support, which is a solid support. Why? A failure of 61.8 Fibonacci, which is 12,600, you will come down to 38%, which is 12,000. And if you come here, you break it, you're going down to 23.6%. So this is a very, very delicate area. One more test of it and we'll go down. That's why liquidity is really, really important. PC number is Friday. Unemployment claims. Unemployment claim numbers, I need to check. I have to check. Let's check. I have openinvesting.com. Investing.com. Tools economic calendar. Tomorrow we have not, there's nothing tomorrow. It's Thursday, which is GDP, initial jobless claims, and PC on Friday. So maybe tomorrow we have some direction coming from the market. So I'll still see it's a very tight market. So my stop loss is now well defined, 12,675, and on the long side as well. Buy near 12,750. Target is 12,850, 13,017. And I'm going to give 50% to this. This was supposed to be a breakout, but that breakout didn't work. It was an inside day and then we broke down. What we did, we back tested 12 EMA, which is a positive sign. So now if we want to hold, we need to hold 12,700 as our base. We are 70 points up. So I do not want to jump into tech as of now. Wait for this and then I can go and do this. Again, I'm 50-50 on this. It has back tested. Again, I'll be short here, but I really want to short below 12,600. If we lose 12,600, that is a big call. So here 12,455, 12,300 is most likely a very big possibility. Again, the reason is liquidity crunch. We might try to move towards 13,000 by the end of this week, and next week when we have the new month, we'll not have the new liquidity and boom, we go down. So, and that has happened. If you look at the quarters, especially in 2019, until September 29, like I'll show you on ES or SPX. I have a very uncanny habit of remembering the dates. So if you go to September, this is the period. Okay, this is September. You see, exactly we were in a very tight range. You're making dodgies inside days, dodgies inside days. And boom, first week of the month and we lost. Again, here in 2019, this was the period where we had very low liquidity and balance sheet reduction was on. There were no interest rates at that time, but you see, we are exactly doing the same thing. We are just closing close to each other, running around 12 EMA, and then we lose that. So definitely keep an eye if we are making any evening star, and that evening star could be really, really nasty, especially next week. Okay, that's one thing which I want to emphasize. Triple Q. Same thing, Triple Q tested the 12 EMA, made a hammer. So back tested 12 EMA, made a hammer. Now, question is, are we going to hold this or are we going to break down from here? Same consolidation happening. We tried to break down today because there was less liquidity, but again, because of the quarter ending, we might have a false or a fake breakout going into 315, 316. So possibly we might go higher. Stop loss is 306 on both sides. In this case, if we lose 305.39 or 305.50, we'll go short. Target will be 300 and 296.60. 50%. This time I do not recommend to buy the dip. Again, same thing, buy near 307.5. Don't rush for it. You might see these numbers on triple key. All right, guys. So there's a back test hammer, but liquidity is really important because liquidity drives the market direction. If there's no liquidity, you will end up in a very difficult state. Apple. Apple finally broke down below 157.50. But you see, last time I mentioned 157.50 is an area, it does not have a close below that. It did test intraday the 12 EMA, and now the candles are in touch with the EMA, and it held above 157.50. So if we are holding this area one more time, like it was consolidation of 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth day we made not a hammer, it's a small body, red body. But if we can go above 158.25, I'll take a. So I'm neutral on Apple now. My stop loss is 157.50. Important support area. And I'm still keeping buy near statement. Now I will say sell or buy near this and this. So I'm neutral. I want to buy this above 158.25. My target is 160 and 164. I'm taking a 60% possibility of this is happening. And again, I've reduced it to neutral because I'm not that kind of positive. AMD, AMD did a run, and from that run, what it did, it came back and back tested 97.50 was the area. It did a evening star, back tested, came to 93, which is a 38.2 Fibonacci, extremely good support. If it has to bounce, this is the area. So 94, 94 is an extremely good support for AMD. Again, neutral, back tested 12 EMA and 38.2 Fibonacci. So once you are back tested, it means you should have some strength. The stop loss is very well 94. Buy around 94, 94.5, target 97 and 99. 97.6, 99.45. Micron did post some really bad numbers, so I am not sure what will be the impact. But if it goes below 94, don't touch it. Let it go down. Let's see if it can do a fake breakdown. And if it bounces, then yes. And Amazon disappointed me a lot. Amazon is struggling. It's coming to that 96.30 area and it's showing weakness. Now, with AMC in picture, whether it can sustain that kind of move or not, we need to see. But 96.30 is the make or break area for Amazon. Reducing it to neutral and making it just green. It has back tested 12 and 34 both again and showing weakness. Wants to break down. This is in red, below 96.3. If it goes below 96.3, there's a very good possibility of breaking down. Now, 96.3 is my stop loss. I'm looking to buy near 97. If I can get 97, that's my stop loss area. I'm not going to go for higher targets, reducing it to 60%, 99.7. So if it breaks below 96, you could actually sell it for 86. So there could be really, really bad momentum if we lose 96.3. Baba, I've been saying that it's a weekly morning star. It broke out today. We hit 99 almost. So it's a very big move in Baba. It was one of my big breakouts. And again, it tested exactly 61.8 Fibonacci level. 99.6, which is a 61.8 Fibonacci. Where it came the support, 92. The low was 92 and low was 23.6. The moment you find the support, you bounce. You bounce and you jump. I exited around 95, 96. I thought 38.2 Fibonacci will sustain some kind of resistance, but it did not, and it then broke out and did not matter 97, 90. Now it is looking to break out. I think 97, 96 will be a really good area to add Baba. It closed like 98, and let me just check on China's ADR. It is at 95.35. So it's about $1.5 off, but there's still few hours in China. So my stop loss is now 96. Buy near 97.50, and I expect 103 and 107. 103 and 107. It's a breakout. And we have identified this. It's a weekly morning star. So there was a good potential for this. And that's why I emphasize morning stars are or evening stars are the really, really best. CRM is another one which is consolidating really tightly. And I'm still keeping Baba in blue. CRM started and it's moving up. Almost came to a breakout zone. It's ready for a break. Now, question is, are we going to see that break now, or are we going to see that break in few days? Because it has areas of 201 where we can find the resistance. We can have area of 207, 196. So there are multiple levels where we can find a good. Yeah. So 194 is there, 196 is there. It's ready, but if market is weak, CNM will also not do anything. So I'm still keeping in blue my CRM 199. And one important thing, you see, the bases are flat, even in the normal candles. It means that if it opens and holds, it is really, really doing well. So if it comes around 192, my stop loss has moved to 190 now. Buy above 192.5. You could see 194, 196, 201. And I'm reducing both to 60%, but they are high probability for me. It's a breakout candidate, so it's ready for a breakout. Gold. Gold last time when we were discussing, we discussed that yes, it should come down and test 180. It did 180 and now it's bouncing. So with liquidity crunch, gold can be a very good asset to manage. But I really wanted it to come down to like 180 and sustain there so that we can enter properly. Right now it's at 183. So I still want it to ease off a little until the month end. Sell below this and this, so and buy near 180. If you want to buy gold, that's a very good area to buy gold. Google. Google has also failed. Like once it tested 78, it's breaking down and now it's testing the important area of 12 EMA. Now question is, do you want to sell this on rise? I'm neutralizing it and in fact converting into short. I want to sell on rise towards 102, stop loss 102.60. This is my area. My targets will be 197.6. W failed. Now I want to sell Google. Same thing. Amazon, if it loses 96, you can sell. Google, if it comes higher, you can sell. Meta, I think Meta will also be in a selling state. Yeah, Meta got rejected from 61.8 Fibonacci. Again, that's the magic. 61.8 Fibonacci, it got rejected. Where it found the support? It found the support right on the 12 EMA. Exactly to the point. 12 EMA, it's making a simple hammer. So till the moment we are holding 199, it's fine. If it goes higher towards 202, 203, I would love to sell Meta. So I'm short on Meta. My stop loss is 204. Sell on rise. 202, 203. Target is 198 and 192. If it breaks above 207.75, high possibility of going long. But as of now, there's no. It's struggling. So sell and rise with this and this. Microsoft, somehow Microsoft was doing better. And you see all these stocks, they are getting rejected either at 61.8 Fibonacci or 23.6 Fibonacci. And they have come back and tested 12 EMA all the time. Now 273 is a really good area. If you want to sell, you can sell this as well on the rise towards 281 as your stop loss. So Microsoft also, I am short. If you want to sell, you can sell gold. And again, it's inside week. So I think we'll still remain in the range. You see, we are making an inside week. If we come down and hit 266, that will become an evening star. And evening star is not a good setup. So right now, if I'm gonna trade, I will let it go. If you want to try, sell on rise like 278 to 279, 281 is the area, 273 and 266. If you want to go long by about 281. See, I am inclined towards short, but I want it to go higher so that I can short. Netflix, I really have no idea what's happening with Netflix. Netflix is like looking like making an evening star, but it's not an evening star because the doji is in the middle. It may take support because it is one of the strongest tickers in this area. So Netflix, I will take one last chance before I want to short this. The actual short on Netflix will become below 319. So 319 is my stop loss and sell below 319. Now Netflix is buy near 320.21. Target is 3 to 8 334. Nvidia. The last time when we talked about Nvidia, we discussed that yes, it's struggling and it's gonna come. It came and tested 12 EMA one more time. Now, again, if you want to sell this, it's a breakdown. Either go long about 269 or sell it on the rise. So my theme on Nvidia will be buy here or sell on rise. So this, because Nvidia is really good, this is completely fine. Roblox like couldn't break out, coming down, lost this channel. It may try to bounce here because every time it has lost that 12 EMA and tested the 34 EMA, it has bounced. So very good opportunity to add around 40-50 area. Roblox 40.5, buy in dip 41, 44.75 and 48. Shop is holding well. Even if the market is struggling, it's holding well. So till the moment it holds 43.35, like it's making a bearish candle. But if you want to sell, you can sell this. The support is not there. The support will come at 35 then. So in this case, I would love to sell Shopify. I will short Shopify, but I will sell below 43.35. I do not want to sell it now. My target will be 42 and 40. Snap. I don't want to cover. I want to cover coin here. Coin is an inside day. Roughly, it's not breaking above that 34 EMA, which is 64. I think it should try one more time. So I am little positive on coin. I want to try a long position above 64.25. Stop loss is 63 where it closed. Target I'm looking at 67.50. And then 74, 75.25. That's my take on coin. Then I have Square. Square was into the gaps, and now it's making like it could not break above, and it's making evening circles from 56 all the way to 64. Now either you come at 61 Square, I'll buy dip. If you get 61, then it's a good trade, and stop loss should be 59.25. Tesla is again and again holding this 34 EMA. Now, question is how long it can hold. Every time it's like this was testing 12 EMA, then testing 34 EMA. Here it was testing both and then broke out. Now, either it's going to break out from here or break down. The question is where? Buy above 192. 192. So today it just went to 192.09 and then returned. So it needs to hold 192. Then we can see 196 and 19200. On the downside, the moment you lose 188.75, the possibility of going down is really high. So, guys, this is it from me. Any questions I can answer? Amazon is consolidating, yes, and that's why I entered into Amazon. But with AMC, they need to take out few $1 billion to buy AMC. So if they are going to buy at AMC, that will have some impact on the balance sheets of Amazon. So it's gonna struggle to make more margins. The longer term, it will be a good bet, but for the short term, it's not. Netflix has Evening Star on daily. It's not a clean Evening Star, but it's somewhere in that vicinity. So you can say a potential Evening Star. Uh, Anyone else has any other questions? Otherwise, I'm pretty much done. I'm going to share this information and all right. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Bye.